What is good, YouTube? This is Vortex46. I'm back with another video. Be sure to go follow me over on Twitter or X at Vortex46 for all my picks for today's NBA action. We went 2-0, guys. Once again, I apologize for my voice because I've been battling a cold and lost my voice over the last 3 or 4 days so far. So still dealing, but at least I wanted to get this video out to you all. But like I said, we went 2-0 last night. We took the team total over for the Detroit Pistons to go over 112 and basically 113. It was 112 and a half. They scored 121 in a loss to the Suns. I took their money line. It was a plus 100, but they lost by 4, which is okay. And the other one, I was glad that I did indeed, like I talked about in yesterday's video, that I took the Pacers spread at 9.5. You know, they won by I think it was like 13, if I remember correctly, something like that. And I did indeed, like I did talk about in yesterday's video, that I did win and go and put them at a plus 11 margin win as well, and that came through. So both came through. So that was 2 cashes, and now we look to try to push for another 2-0 win today. And I'm actually gonna redo a similar pick as yesterday, but I'm gonna do it for both picks. I'm gonna be looking to take 2 team total overs here. Yeah, gonna look to push for team total overs here. First one up, we're gonna look to go with the San Antonio Spurs team total over. It's 108.5 for them to score 109 points. It's minus 105 over on FanDuel. Both of these picks are over on FanDuel. As we see here in the last 10 games, they've gone over this mark. They're averaging 112 over the last 10 games, 80% of them hitting this mark. Also, to the Miami Heat are actually allowing 110 points, so you see over on the right corner of the screen here. In the head-to-head matchup, they hit this mark once, but it was basically almost 2 years ago. They went under this mark last season in February of 2024 in last year's matchup at Miami. But I just kind of have the feeling that they're going to hit this 109. To be honest, this is what I'm feeling. I'm thinking that this is going to occur because, again, they've pretty much been, Wemby and everybody, Paul, everybody's been really coming through and really hammering these, getting these points, balling out. And of course, off the energy that Wemby is bringing to the table, we know that he is literally feeling more comfortable now, in his sophomore season as we're approaching the All-Star break. So I just feel like he's going to make this happen for, to continue to push for this team to be better as a unit. And the other total team over, we're actually going to be leaning towards the Denver Nuggets. Both of these picks are for the away teams more basically. So the Denver Nuggets, like the Spurs are on the road, Denver Nuggets are on the road against the Orlando Magic. The Nuggets, on the other hand, a little bit different, a little bit more interesting for this team. 60% of the time over the last 10 games, they've hit this mark. They're averaging 119.8, basically 120. But more so, it's the last 5 games. I'm not big on trends, but this is what it's, as you see, the last 5 games are hitting this mark 60% of the time, where they, the first game they went over, then the second game they went under, third game they went over, fourth game they went under, fifth game they went over. And you would think that during today's game that they would go under, but I'm feeling like they can hit this 114.5 to score 115 points against a very defensive minded team that is allowing 104 points over on the right here of the screen. I just feel like that they can still push to be able to make this happen. And then like I said, even with their matchup here, the last 2 times that they played, they did indeed go over this mark, hitting 119 and then 120 even in last season's matchup. So we're going to see what happens with this pick. I feel like it's a good enough pick for them to get 115 points against this defensive-minded team. Plus, pretty much all their players are healthy compared to, Orlando, who are kind of like down and out a little bit, with Bonchero only coming back and other players are out for this team. So we'll see what happens with this pick and with the Spurs pick. But with that, leave some comment section below, guys. Let me know your thoughts. What do y'all think of these picks? What are your picks for today's NBA action? And I will hopefully talk to you all with my 2 lock pick video for tomorrow's NBA games to come soon. Peace, guys.